What's up everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is David Sinair and I'm going back into the world of Eternal Sonata today. So last night I got my ass kicked by the boss we are going to face. This was last night's save. This is tonight's save. I redid everything I did on last night's stream. I got a few extra items. I got a lot of fights in, and let's see the difference. There is a lot of difference. I already tested it out. I managed to beat the boss really easily. I always love how you level up in an RPG and become super powerful.
So, how about we go around?
Take that! Heal arrow!
So now my healer is Viola, because she kinda has a very OP healing
Did that scare you?
attack, which I didn't know about, because I just earned it. So I'm going to ignore these little guys, because they keep respawning. Hey Jeff, hey Zach, how are you doing? I don't need to heal right now, so I'm going to use my combo.
You don't look so good.
It's Viola's light attack. Oh, this guy is going to be done really fast.
Did that scare you?
And I'm not even worried about his attacks. Her healing is so cool. Zach, you can change your Twitch username. I think. At least I don't know how to do it. I think you can only change capitalization.
Heal arrow!
That is so overpowered. I really like this. There's no way you can lose this fight
Did that scare you?
with Viola on the team. And now Jazz is the middle line. I think he was already doing that last time.
Heal arrow!
That's the difference between going into a boss fight unprepared or spending a lot of time preparing for it.
Did that scare you? Burn away to nothing. Heat
There, it's done. Boss defeated. I can't believe I lost twice to this guy last night. Sorry Jeff, I am still not able to watch Uncharted 2 and 3, but I will tune into Uncharted 1, yes. I haven't played 2 and 3 yet. I plan to do so on stream soon as well.
That's better.
So everyone can experience them together. No, very easy boss. I have no idea how I lost to this guy. It's because I wasn't using Viola.
At last, we made it. I didn't think we'd ever get back after we fell into that river.
What do you mean we made it? There's nothing here.
It's no wonder you're confused. You can't see it, but the
town of Andante is right under your feet. It's underground?
Okay.
Yes, though it's not that impressive. But it's more than enough for us to live comfortably.
After all, we are a rebel army. We're supposed to be underground, right?
That's very literal.
This is Andantino's headquarters. Everyone here is one of us. Please make yourselves at home. Falsetto, would you mind showing our guests around the town?
No problem.
Okay, we'll go on ahead. When you get tired of sightseeing, come and join us.
Where are you going?
To the house we've been using as a base. It's right on the shore of Lake Reverb. Basically, it's our hideout. It's a short walk from here.
So they have a whole town, but they don't use it for headquarters?
Well, let's get going.
For... Oh, great. We lost Jazz. Well, soon means like March or May. You never finished 1 and 2. Yeah, see, I'd never be able to do that. I finished 1 and was not that enamored with it, so I was never in a rush to play 2 or 3. So I still haven't got around to it. But I can never do that. Just get 3 or 2 and start there. That is way past my OCD skills. If I'm playing a game, I need to play the prequel. Even if it's not on stream, I need to play from the beginning. The exception would be Metal Gear 1 for MSX and Metal Gear 2 from MSX as well, because those I played, but I played long past playing Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. And I don't want to play them in a series similar to Metal Gear, because I already played 1 and I'm not going back to it on stream, so I'm just going to play 2 isolated and then 3 when I get to it, not back to back. Back to back was only the Metal Gear series, and maybe someday I will get around to playing Resident Evils back to back, because there has been some talk about it. Might do it, I don't know yet. It's a thing that might happen. Otherwise, I have no plans for back-to-back series so far, unless you guys request that. Not something I am considering. You're not one of us. How'd you get in here? Oh, I see. Jazz brought you here. Yes, he did. I started the Mass Effect series with 2, loved 2 and 3, went back to 1 and it was boring to me. I'll give it another shot when they inevitably release them again. Not sure that's going to happen now. You can get them as ports. You can get them on backwards compatibility, I mean, on Xbox. So not sure they're going to do that, because they just got like 50% of the revenue there. Well, 65% maybe still PS4, so they didn't cut 50. Anyway, I disagree. Mass Effect 1 is my favorite. I need to get my water. Mass Effect 1 is a true RPG, and the other 2 are action games with RPG elements. I like the RPGs. I know, 2 and 3 play better, but they could have made them play better and still keep the RPG elements from 1, and they did not. all the character progression, that's so dumbed down. I did not like that at all. And the story in 2, I really like the characters and all, but the story is meaningless. You can skip Mass Effect 2, still get everything. It's probably only like 10 million to remaster all 3. I'll make their money back so fast. Okay. 3 had more RPG stuff than 2. Maybe. It had some, but I don't know. 3 was a better game. Yeah. Okay, Jeff. See you later. But yeah. You can skip Mass Effect 2, and that's not good. Mass Effect 2 is like the best one, character development-wise, but it's like a game you can skip. The DLC has more story than the main game, and that's very weird. I will get around to play those too. Because I already played 1, so I need to go back and play 2 and 3 on stream. Andante. David, don't be dodging my comment now. What you say? Oh, Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. It's better than Resident Evil. I am not sure I can endure. I will play Silent Hill 2 and 3 on stream, but I'm not sure I can endure Silent Hill 1 again. That was too traumatizing for me. It's inside a cave, huh? Wow. It's nothing special on the inside, really. Anyway, let's go in. Yeah, I can... Not sure, I'm really... Because I can get, like, I can get a save online for Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 and get, like, infinite ammo of weapons and blaze through the games. Just play them and experience them with you guys, and we all have a good time and laugh, and I'm not dying all the time and afraid. But if I go Silent Hill 1, damn, that is going to be so bad for me. I don't know. I really don't know. I only played through the game. You will not play through Silent Hill 2. Oh, no. I mean Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. I can blaze through with infinite weapons. Silent Hills I can't. I can't because I have them on the... I would be playing on the HD collection, and I would want to get all the trophies. I can't cheat. PlayStation does not allow you to use other people's saves on PlayStation 3 games. Only on PlayStation 1 and 2 games can you download saves. And Andantino is in a violent organization bent on indiscriminate terrorism. Forte just doesn't realize how angry other people are about what's going on there. To make them take notice, we target only their important facilities. We make sure that no civilians are hurt by our actions. It's much better than Avalanche. I was able to do the HD collection once in 2 hours without other people's saves. I can fly that thing on easy. Well, let's do it. I want that. I smell honey and I love eating bread with honey. I think the desire to free people from oppression is very noble, but I don't want Etude to throw his life away. What's the use of freedom if it costs you your life? A world of freedom is meaningless to me without him. Rather than live a comfortable life submitting to those in power, I want to fight for the weak, who are made to suffer at their hands. I have great respect for Jazz and this organization he's built. Then why are you not a member of his team? Whoa, that smells good. I think it's corned beef. I read it's rations for the soldiers. Oh, Silent Hill 2. I am so afraid of going back to Silent Hill 2 as well. That game gets me emotional. Not sure I want to be crying on the stream. Welcome to our infirmary. It may not be big, but we are equipped to handle just about any injury. In an organization like this, it's not unusual to see patients with serious injuries. My job is to sew them back up before their young lives bleed out of them. Lately, I'm seeing a lot of youngsters glorifying the idea of becoming martyrs for the cause. You can't build a future if you're not alive to do it. Death is not glamorous. There's a lot of medicine here. Of course there's no mineral powder though. Well, that would be very weird. Fuck, we are watching with no audio. Okay. I could do... I can't do sign language, but I can try. Jazz is an amazing man. He has the conviction to risk his own life to protect the weak. He's calm and composed and has the wherewithal. What the fuck is that word? I have never seen that before. Wherewithal. To charge forward without losing sight of his objective. And he never abandons a comrade. It's because we have a man like that as our leader that I'm willing to pledge myself to Andantino. Hey, what do we have here? Oh, it's nothing. No. Don't tell anyone you heard it from me, but Jazz and Clavis are an item. I sure hope having our top brass in love with each other doesn't affect their objectivity. What do you want? Scorpies, huh? Why should I do that? Oh, fine. I don't know. F. Of course. It's always F. That was terrible. You owe me an apology? Damn. Sorry, okay? Can I want the item. I want to listen to this. I can't even listen. What do I do? She's in a bad mood. B was not that bad. What the fuck? Of course. Oh shit. I can only hear the loud noises. And it seems really bad. At least you got a peach. What? Men are the only ones who come here to support Jazz. There are also lots of women who oppose the government, but most of us don't take part in combat. We stay here to guard our children and homes. Though we may not go out and fight, our thoughts are with the men. That's weird. Huh? What? Why? Why the fuck can I jump to here? There's nothing there. It's very, very useless. Oh no, where do I go now? I haven't seen you before. Are you new? Guess that means I'm not the new guy anymore. The training is rough, but only in the beginning, and you'll get used to waking up early. Don't worry. Take a look around. You're sure to find something you need. The items are not expensive here in this game. Let's sell what we have. We'll be left with more money than when we started. A soldier's body is his weapon. How about it? Are you up for some Andantino special training? Not really. Only if I have to. Why aren't we attacking Forte? Jazz is overly cautious. Yeah, we're just going to have to take matters into our own hands. Right, it's time to put our plan into action. Shh, keep your voices down. But can we really pull it off on our own? Yeah, it would be nice if we had someone to back us up if things go sour. How about asking a dude? He can hold his own in a fight. The dude practically worships Jazz. You really think he'd go along with this? I'm sure of it. Knowing him, standing around doing nothing like this is probably driving him nuts. That's the kind of man he is. Sounds good. All that's left is to pick a time to enact the plan. According to intelligence reports, what are you three doing? Falsetto. Nothing, ma'am. Well, we're done cleaning the room. Guess we'll head back now. Yeah. Please excuse us. I don't like them. They're going to get themselves killed. And so is it, dude. I can tell. Meeting log number 352 regarding the vulnerable areas within Forte territory. No, I don't understand any of this. There's no items to find around here anywhere. Regarding foods Walt doesn't like. This seems pretty simple. Who the fuck cares? Okay. Don't tell anyone you heard it from me, but there are some nasty rumors floating around about the mineral powder. For example, have you heard the stories about test subjects that took it before it was sold? They say it fried the brain of the first guy who tried it. Huh? Hey, there's a note stuck in here. Search around the stone pillar. What stone pillar? Well, it won't help to cry about it. Yeah, but what's wrong? Oh, hello, Falsetto. Well, take a look at this. Wow, this is unusual. It's a sea-mile flower, isn't it? I didn't think any still existed. It looks like it's wilting. Yes, we don't have any water for it. That's what I was going to say. There's a bunch of waterfalls outside. What the fuck? Water? There's tons of water right outside. No, sea-mile flowers need water from sea-mile spring. Well, it was smart bringing it along then. If you give them ordinary water, they die in no time. And you just need to go get water from that spring, right? Don't be ridiculous. To get to the spring, you have to go through the cemetery. I don't want to go to that creepy place. You're her father, aren't you? But they say monsters live there. What if they eat me? Oh, What the fuck? There, the kid is going to get himself killed. Jeez. Poor thing, Allegretto. How about we go get that water? What? Think of it as your good deed for the day. Since when are you so nice, Viola? I've always been nice. Come on, stop grumbling and let's go. Yeah, she was always nice. What the fuck? Oh, I'll make the flower stop wilting. Why did you take the flower if you knew it was going to die? Our daughter, age 0. Our daughter, age 1. It's full of photos of its daughters. Hey, what's this? A flare gun. It's an arrow? My children picked this flower somewhere. I was shocked to find it was a female flower. Dear diary, the flower isn't happy. What will I do if it wilts? Throw it away. What's with that arrow thing? Magical arrows that burst into flame when shot. For Viola. Sure. I'm all for it. Search under the stone pillar. Maybe that's the point here? I don't fucking know. Why? What? What pillar? Why are you so cryptic? Why do I have to figure stuff out? I have no idea. This whole place was originally just a passage to Lento's cemetery. When we first came here, flowers bloomed everywhere. Sea-mile flowers. They glow in the dark and are really beautiful. But as the town grew, they gradually decreased in numbers. You don't see them anymore. Hey, there's paper inside this bottle. Wood by the waterfalls, Darwin. Huh? People say monsters inhabit Lento Cemetery. It's an ancient legend in this land. Most people live in and fear those kinds of things. That's why we built our hideout here. I don't fucking know what to do. Cemetery entrance. Hello. This looks very inviting. Lento Cemetery. That should translate as slow cemetery. These candles aren't lit. I wonder if the wind blew them out. Purple fog is stopping us from going through. What can we do to get rid of it? That is the signal of a boss in Dark Souls. So there's a boss after that, clearly. From Software knows. Why? Why did I start singing Sonic and I'm now stuck with Sonic on my head? There's a kid there. Oh my god. Oh, it's the one we just saw that's going to get killed. Well, not really. Unfortunately. So this is where you went. Your dad's worried about you. It isn't safe here. You should go straight home. But I can't. Somebody's got to get water for my little sis. You're a good brother for thinking of your sister, but you shouldn't make your father worry about you. Just hurry home and don't worry. We'll get the water for your sister. But it's not easy to get to the Seamile Spring. See? With that fog there, the way to the spring is blocked. What? By that fog? My father always calls it the Goblin's Grudge or something. Whatever that means. Whoa, it's true. I can't go a single step further. What do we have to do? See that candlestick over there? When the candle on it is lit, the fog disappears. It comes right back as soon as the candle goes out, though. Hey, wait, if the candle is lit, why isn't the fog disappearing? Look, you see the other candlestick there? When there are two candlesticks, you have to light both candles on them, or the fog won't disappear. Okay, got it. So we just need to light a flame on this candle. Oh, it can't just be any flame. If you look carefully, you'll see each of the candlesticks has its own color. The candle won't light if the flame's not the same color as the candlestick. So that means we've got to find the green flame to get rid of this fog. Well, since we'll need more than one flame, let's start by taking this red one. Huh. I see, so that's how you take the flame. There should be other flames somewhere in the cemetery. Okay, got it. We have to find the other flame to get rid of the fog and pass through. You really think you can do it? Oh, absolutely. It'll be no problem at all. If there's a cute girl involved, this guy will find a way to make it happen. Right, Allegretta? Fuck you. I don't want my sister to be sad. She's kinda cute, so please do whatever you can. Alright, I promise we'll help her. Just go home and wait for us there. Alright. Well, this is kinda lame. Filler is what I call this. Filler. Light the candle with the red flame. So I assume there will be monsters. Oh, I have more recovery moves? That is awesome. Oh, there are ages over there. I never noticed. Age 22, age 16, age 26. Okay, I see the enemies. And I see this is a fucking labyrinth. Oh my god. Why? The blue flame is burning here. It looks like we can take it with us. What should we do? So that's it. I have to fight. I don't want to be on the level like I was yesterday. Sorry. Needs to happen.
Are you catching on yet? Heal arrow!
Okay.
Bullseye!
Did that scare you?
World strike! Well, what did you
Also,
expect?
it's so cool. I really like
That's
it.
better.
The characters in this game are so cool. They really did a good job.
Let's see how good you really are.
There are a bit too many characters though. Which makes it really hard for you to choose. I can't even imagine how it is for
Are you catching on yet?
PlayStation. Because you get even more characters.
Heal arrow!
Did that scare you?
That actually so good.
Are you catching on yet?
And then you move about this and there. Yeah.
What did you expect?
So there's nothing important around here. Am I just supposed to get lost?
I'm not going to let you get in our way.
What?
Are you catching on yet? Sacred strike! Bullseye!
What is
Did that
You are.
scare you?
I'm so bad at this game.
Are you catching on yet? Take that! Take that! Take that! Heal arrow! Bullseye!
What?
What did you
What's
think?
with that? I am so sorry. Oh, don't worry. I am sorry too that I have to... Oh, shit. I have to be doing this filler quest.
I'm not going to let you get in our way.
Because this is so clearly filler. It's like when we went to rescue the other kid on the cliffs.
Are you
Who
catching
clearly
on
should
yet?
be dead. Who had no business at all being alive after falling from that high.
You don't look so good.
And now we're collecting water for a flower.
Go and wash yourself up.
In the back of my mind, I realized I had a conference chat that I was 10 minutes late to. And is that over already? That was fast.
So, how about we go?
So
around?
after my crushing defeats last night, I decided I wouldn't be trying to skip the random encounters. It is how it is, I guess.
Are you catching
This is
on
how the
yet?
game is.
Take that! Sacred strike! Bullseye!
Did that scare you?
jumped in and caught me up and reorganized things. Okay. Well, today I really kind of screwed up on the stream front, because since I was late last night, I was I had dinner early, so I'd get sleepy early, because I always get sleepy after dinner. So I went to bed, and I slept. I took like a very big nap, like a very, very, very big nap. And I still ended up being late, because when I woke
I'm
up,
not going to let you get in our way.
trouble was brewing on the Kind of Funny Facebook group, and the admins were all discussing it. So I had to catch up with what was happening and give my 2 cents about it.
You don't look so good.
They could handle it just fine.
What did you think?
You want to be involved, and I want to be involved.
Right on.
So I thought it would be better to be late than to
Not bad.
not be a part of it. So that's why I was late today.
Hey, I'm over here. Come on.
I really like Falsetto's special
Are you
effect.
catching on yet?
Looks so cool. She really is cool.
Bullseye.
Did that scare you?
I think Falsetto is best waifu.
Are you catching on yet?
We need to pick our waifu for this game.
Don't get mad at me.
I guess there are no chests at all over here.
Show me what you've got. Are you catching on yet? You don't look so good.
I like Polka too, but she's probably a little too young. Since this is a Japanese game.
What did you think?
Sure, she has like 16 as well. Did I kill everyone? No.
So, how about we go around?
Are you catching on yet?
Anyway, I'm pretty sure Viola is officially in the main party, and Polka is officially out. I think Allegretto, Viola, and Jazz are the best party I have so far. So let's get out. I assume we need to take another candle, flame. Yep. Let's light it up. Okay. No.
Don't be
At
such
least
a
the
crybaby.
monsters are all closed in.
Chew on that. Take that. Take that.
is going to be troublesome if I have to do it. Because it's stuck everywhere.
You don't look so good.
Except where the little wisps are. But right now we're getting on.
Not much to you, huh?
Because apparently guys don't even have a chance to attack. Well, these do.
Who are you? Better
It's
back
not a
off.
big deal. Where the fuck is the enemy? Yeah, I like the other. I like this camera much better. So let's take this moment to heal.
Thanks.
Let's get this guy.
Did that scare you?
Well,
You're a mess.
that's done. Coming after me, huh?
That's cheating.
It's not very nice. Wide and deep. I'll show you. Glad I got the new weapons.
Are you catching on yet? Heal arrow.
Okay. Everyone is back in full force. Hope this guy goes down now.
What did you
Great.
expect?
Greatness is happening. Well, shit. Seriously, though?
All right, let's go.
Are you catching
So
on yet?
weird. I seem to be able to be not able. Seem to need a lot more than I actually thought I would to finish this place. How can you go without Jazz? Jazz is not with us now. It's the only reason he's not in the party. He and Claves left to have sex in their cottage by the river.
That's better.
And they asked Falsetto to show us around. So as you can see, there are no other party members to choose right now. Okay, no one here.
Come on, let's go. Show me what you've got.
Really? Not
Chew on
dead?
that.
That was better.
How was
Much
that?
better. So what exactly am I doing here?
Let's see how good you really
Because
are.
I can't seem to find a flame anywhere.
Did that scare you?
Those guarding skills. Oh,
You're hopeless. Come on, let's go. Show me what you've got.
I don't see any flames here. That is a problem.
Are you catching on yet? Take that.
No, the hell am I supposed to cover?
You don't look so good.
I really wanted a challenge.
No challenge.
Not bad.
This is where we came in. And I went all the way around. That is so weird.
Come on, let's go. Show me what you've got.
There has to be something.
Chew on that. Take that.
Did that scare you?
Wow, I defended once. Once.
You're hopeless.
There really is nothing around here.
Come on, let's go. Show me what you've got.
I don't get it. There has to be something. Because I have one red, one blue. And in here, there's nothing. And I need another red and another blue to progress. I would think I find at least some other colored flame around. I don't get it, I really don't. Yeah, and there's another door here, also with blue and red. I don't fucking know what to do. I guess let's go back. Let's take the flames. So happy that this filler place is complicated. Because that's all you want, right? To have a filler place that's also complicated. Let me just take a look around here. This one is blue only, okay. We should explore that one next. Let's go in here now. I think I'm going to try and avoid these fights until I figure out what's going on. Ah, nothing over there. Oh, I didn't even see that enemy.
I'm not going to let you get in our way. Are you catching on yet? Take that! Take that! Take that! Heal arrow!
I need some recovery
Bullseye!
things for our grid as well. That would make our party even more powerful. Why is she facing the other way? Really. I dislike feeling. And this is the worst kind of filler, because I have no idea I'm doing this wrong or what. This game has some overly complicated areas. Okay, that's a red only. We can go through that one. That's a plus. Oh. Too close.
This isn't good. This really isn't good.
Let me attack first. Oh, crap. Now you will regret everything.
Are you catching on yet? Take that! You don't look so good.
Told you you regret it. Didn't listen to me.
What did you expect?
What did you expect indeed? Mailed fist. It's worse than what we have. Fuck you, game.
So, how about we go around?
Are you catching on yet? Heal arrow!
Okay.
Nothing to
Bullseye.
lose here.
Did that scare you?
Why does she look the other way to use Eel Arrow? Is it because it was directed mainly at Algrado?
Take that! Take that! Take that! Heal arrow!
Thanks.
Bullseye!
Yeah, that was not very clean, but it worked. That's all that matters.
Let's see how good you really are. Are you catching on yet? You don't look so good.
As long as it's not the Mel guys, you don't even get hurt.
I really wanted a challenge.
And level
Right on.
27. I love leveling up in this game. Okay, let's see what's beyond this one. Oh. Oh, we got an extra flame, finally. Some progress. So, I assume that's all we have to do here. Please shout out if you see me miss anything, because we don't want to be here all day. There was nothing at all here, right? Oh, man. Stop being lame. Oh, there was. I can go through this. Yay! Okay. Now it's looking much better.
All right, let's go.
So let's get rid of these guys and be on our way.
Are you catching on yet?
No, at least the game is generous enough to not waste your special bar to use your special without needing it.
Did that scare you?
Yeah.
Not a challenge at all.
This game's battle system is really rewarding. You really feel like a badass.
You better pull your head in. Are you catching on yet?
How do people even get me buried here? This place is so bad. Who comes in here to bury someone
Did I make your eyes spin?
and you get your ass kicked just by coming in here? That recover the thing is way overpowered. Sorry about that. I need to go blow my nose. And I'm back. The magic of doing things live. If it's Singer is blowing his nose. Sorry. It had to be done. The candlestick is lit. Well, it's not that lit of a candlestick. I am not a hipster. I don't really know how to use lit as an adjective. Oh, this is a different area. Fuck. Back road. Is there going to be a boss? Lion's Mane. Entrance to spring? What the fuck? All I want is a blue flame. Well, there is going to be a boss. Nope. Okay, let's take the green flame. Is that it? So I'm guessing we need to go through the green flame door to get another blue, and then come back here to get to the spring to get the water. Is that it? Probably. Why? Because filler. That's how filler works. It needs to be big enough. Take that tree flame. Yes, please. Make it and get out of here.
Are you catching on yet?
No.
Bullseye.
What was the other one I wanted? The other one.
Did that scare you?
Everyone picks on all of them. What a big thing.
Take that. You're a mess.
There was another door. Yeah. Really? Another blue flame is needed there. Sheesh. They're not joking, huh? They really want you to spend your time here. Your whole eternal life.
Hey, I'm over here. Come on.
Looking around for a flame.
Are you catching on yet? Take that! Take that! Heal arrow!
Okay.
You have 3 candles burning on you. Rest in peace. I will have 5 when I leave here. No. Leave me alone. And now we'll have 5. I need another blue apparently. Ah, I did not want to
Don't be such a
jump into
crybaby.
that fight. Oh well. Can't really avoid fighting all that much,
Are you
otherwise
catching
I'll
on
get
yet?
crushed soon.
You don't look so good.
Just like we commented that it's actually not that hard to level up in the game. If you do not level up, you get underpowered easily.
Maybe it's time to upgrade. Not bad.
Those legs are really skinny. Oh, we have the green one here. I didn't even see it. Chivalry armor. It sucks. What the fuck? Am I seriously getting armor now that it's worse than the one I have had for ages? Because I didn't change armor this stream. And I've been playing for I don't know how long.
I'm not going to let you get in our way.
This is what you get for getting armor.
Are you catching on yet? You don't look so good.
Not much to you, huh?
That was the only one, right? Yes.
So, how about we go around?
So we now go to the first screen door we
Are you
actually saw.
catching on yet?
Hopefully we'll find another blue flame over there. I think that's the whole point of this exercise. And then we'll be able to get inside the screen.
Did I make your eyes spin?
Stop beating on viola.
You're hopeless.
So we have 2 doors on the first thing and the one in front of us. That's all. I have a feeling One of the other two is also just a treasure chest. So we get through here. And should find a new blue flame somewhere. Huh? Or not? Well, it's just a shortcut. My sister came over, had to go say hello real quick. Tell her hi. Okay, that is lovely. Let me test something out first. Can we exit? You should fight the boss. Wait. I'm trying to find out if I can exit on the backside of these roads. Okay, no. Fine. So we really do need another blue flame. That's weird. Because apparently we did not need a new blue flame here. So maybe I missed one somewhere? I don't think I did. Let's go. You are very, very ugly.
So, how about we go
You
around?
do not get to live.
Chew on that! Take that! Heal arrow!
That was useless. Okay. Fine.
Did that scare you?
Chew on that! Take that! Take that!
Did I make your eye spin?
Oh, we can revive these other guys. Okay. So I'm going to just ignore them altogether.
Chew on that! Heal arrow! Bullseye!
Shadow assault! Did I make your eye spin?
Chew on that!
Really antagonizing poor Viola.
Heal arrow! Bullseye!
Shadow assault! Did I make your eye spin?
Could stop moving around so much. I really appreciate it. recovery thing, but it takes way too long. I wish I could catch two in one turn.
Shadow assault. Did I make your eye spin?
Chew on that! Heal arrow! Bullseye! Will strike! Will strike! Chew on that!
Shadow assault. Did I make your eye spin?
He's already feeling down, apparently. Oh, man.
Heal arrow!
I wish I could. Oh, I managed to. Fuck. Very, very good. I'm very happy about that.
Will strike!
Do it.
Chew on that!
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Shadow assault.
Yeah,
Did I make your eye spin?
death throw. Why are you leaving the throw?
Heal arrow!
Do two again.
Heal arrow! Bullseye!
What are you doing? Hit the goddamn boss.
Shadow assault.
Come on, guys. I know his feet are nowhere to be seen in his hard.
Wash yourself up.
It's actually hard to know where he's standing, but to fail so much.
Haha! All right.
9,000 HP.
Much better.
These guys would clean house against the Blue Dragon people. Why is he like this?
Looks like we won.
You know, we did kind of just barge in here all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
that'd be good.
Now that I think about it, it may just have been protecting the graveyard against intruders.
I'm glad we're feeling regret for killing the boss.
Well, I'd feel kind of bad about that then.
Don't worry. I'm sure it's all right. Now, let's get the simile water and start heading back.
The Sun Slash is almighty. Hmm. So they're not having sex?
What is it, Jazz? It seems like you have something on your mind.
Claves, what do you think of falsetto?
Huh? What do you mean?
We have an information leak on our hands. There's a spy within our ranks, and I think that it may very well be falsetto.
What?
You don't think she's been acting strange lately? She's being oddly combative. Especially toward you. Think about it. She never used to be like that.
Well, it could be. That falsetto is just jealous of us.
I sincerely hope that's all it is. Even so, there is definitely something she's hiding from me. I've known her since childhood, so we can tell almost everything about each other.
Everything. Hold on. If there's a spy among us, wouldn't the guards have been watching the dungeon? Remember, our plan was to infiltrate the dungeon directly through the secret passage.
Yes, that is true.
It must have been a coincidence. I can't believe Falsetto is a spy.
Yes, you're right. Thanks, Claves. That's a relief. I was just about to lose my faith in falsetto. It sure is taking them a long time. You think I should go to Andante and get them?
Yes, that's a good idea.
It's clearly Clavis, the traitor, right? That's why they're dating. She's using him, I assume.
Guess it's nothing.
What did he hear? I didn't hear anything.
You fool. The information you provided us was very valuable. But I was ordered to kill you if your identity was revealed. Don't take it personally.
I know you. You're Rondo.
Falsetto has suspected you for some time now. I suppose sooner or later, they were bound to find out. You had the perfect chance to frame her as the spy, but you just let it pass. And you know that failure cannot go unpunished.
She's dead? She's going to die?
I already knew that Falsetto suspected it was me.
Claves, why do you always need things repeated? Well, they do taste good in soup. I don't know about that. I seriously doubt he'll be attacking Andantino anytime soon. It's boring when things always go according to plan. It's nice to have things shaken up every once in a while. It's okay with you, isn't it, Claves?
Falsetto is awesome.
A lifetime to build, but it only takes a moment to destroy. You know, human beings really are masters of destruction. Everything we do has some effect on the environment. And ultimately, that ends up affecting human society as well.
Waltz really made a mistake when he chose me for this mission. Because I went and fell in love with the target. As a spy, I guess I'm a total failure. But more than that, I'm an idiot too.
She dies now. It's a little of a waste.
Why did I say those things to him? Well, it could be that Falsetto is just jealous of us.
I sincerely hope that's all it is. Even so, there is definitely something she's hiding from me. I've known her since childhood, so we can tell almost everything about each other.
Everything. When he was saying that he and Falsetto knew everything about each other, I felt so... The truth is, I guess I'm the one who was jealous of them. As a woman, I just didn't want to lose to Falsetto. I wanted to fight for him fairly and have him choose me. Oh, what am I saying? A fair fight is the last thing that would suit someone as deceitful as me. And yet, after all that I've done...
They have been playing a lot of Metal Gear Solid, because if she's dying,
Hold
takes
on.
a lot of time.
If there's a spy among us, wouldn't the guards have been watching the dungeon?
Remember, our plan was to infiltrate the dungeon directly through the secret passage.
I even surprised myself when I said it. I can't believe I didn't take advantage of my chance to frame Falsetto. Maybe Rondo was right. If I had just made her out to be the spy, my job and my love life would have been easy. But it's strange. I don't regret it at all. Actually, for the first time in my life, I feel like I could start everything brand new.
Yes, that is true.
It must have been a coincidence. I can't believe Falsetto is a spy.
Yes, you're right. Thanks, Claves. That's a relief. I was just about to lose my faith in Falsetto.
Why are we watching memories of things we just watched in the same cutscene?
Well, ultimately, I guess I lose both in work and in love. I wish I had grown up with Jazz. Then, just maybe I would have led a life better than the one I did. I truly envy Falsetto. This will be my final gift to both of them. Now go! Fly! But your destination isn't Forte anymore. It's Baroque.
What?
It's done. I had to do at least one good deed in the end, or else the Valkyries would never come for me. I wonder if they'll ever figure out who the spy was. That it was me.
Yes, I'm sure Falsetto will tell them.
Were my feelings real? Or was it all just some kind of illusion? Everything I've ever done has always just been an act. But at least, at the end, I want to be the real me. I truly loved you.
This is a beautifully flowing melody in C sharp minor composed around 1835. So, fantasy impromptu. Despite its beauty and fantasy true to its name, Chopin did not intend to release this piece to the public. This is too dramatic for a character we just met. In fact, it's possible that he had asked his friend Julian Fontana to burn the score after his death. Falsetto has the root false. That's true, but it was too on the nose. That's why I said it was Claves, and she used the whole love thing to be the spy. It made more sense. It is said that the reason for this was that it resembled Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. kinda does, yeah. He killed countless creatures and now you feel bad. Yeah, what's the point? The boss was aggressive and it was a danger to everyone who went to the cemetery. Chopin might have been aware of that fact and refrained from publishing the piece to avoid such criticism. Can't trust that quote still. Oh, watches that mofo Beat is the spy. Beat was not a part of Andante. He couldn't have been the spy. It had to be Falsetto or Claves. Those were the only ones who knew jazz's plan. Uh, 6 years after Chopin's death, it was published by Julian Fontana as Opus 66. She will have to die. She just gave her entire backstory. If she wasn't a traitor, she would have been able to get in his pants. They were an item. The guard told us that. This must have been very difficult for Fontana. Oh, publishing. Okay. They were an item. They were dating. So she did get in his pants. That's why she was the traitor, I guess. He probably spent a great deal of time worrying if it was best for him to respect the wishes of his friend. Or if it was right for him to keep this masterpiece from the rest of the world. I don't know. We just met Jazz, Falsetto, and Claves. They could have dragged this on for a little longer. I know we just got a filler place. In any case, we should be grateful for Fontana's decision. I know we just got a filler quest on the cemetery front, but I don't know. I don't know what's coming next. But I think we could have dragged this on a little longer. If he had not published that score, because we don't care about Claves, because we just met her, so her death does not have any impact on us. We who live in the present day would never have been able to immerse ourselves in this wonderful world of fantasy. There might have been other compositions that were threatened with destruction, just like this one. What do you guys think? Am I right? Like, when Ares dies in Final Fantasy VII, you feel it because you've been with her so long. Though Chopin's request might have seemed reasonable at the time. We should consider ourselves fortunate that pieces like Fantasy Impromptu were spared. This takes so long, and I can't fast forward it. Yes. Chapter 4, Grand Valse Brillante. You agree. It's like when Zola betrays you on Blue Dragon. You've been with her so long, you feel betrayed yourself. Claves dying does not feel like anything. Get these guys together. Ever be needed.
Oh, Polka, there you are. I've been looking all over the place for you, you know.
Oh, hi, Beat. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, you've been staring at flowers a lot lately. You don't have to be worried. I'm sure Redo and the others are doing okay. Redo's not the type to croak from just falling off a bridge.
You have a point there. I'm sure you're right. Thank you, Beat.
Still, we were pretty lucky back there, don't you think?
If we hadn't been picked up by that Baroque ship, I don't know what would have happened.
Thank you so much for helping us like this.
Don't mention it. It was
Not
nothing.
this guy.
Is there any way we can repay you? You did save our lives.
Yeah, you've already done so much for us. Is there anything we can do to help out? This little squirt here can wash dishes for you or something.
Oh, Beat just won the game.
Hey, no fair! You can't start calling me Little Squirt just because my hat washed away.
At least it sounds like you're all in good spirits. But I'm afraid there's nothing you could help with.
Listen, Beat was right here, and
We
he
should
just...
probably all just get some rest. Oh, and allow me to introduce myself. My name is Crescendo. I suppose you could say I'm the captain of this ship.
Huh? Crescendo? Gee, that's kind of a tough name to say. Couldn't we call you something else? Something easier to say?
Yes, call him Bob.
Beat, please, don't be silly. Besides, I thought you said you were good at remembering people's names.
I must say, you're very young to be the captain of a ship.
You're a captain? Hey, hold on now. This guy doesn't even have a hook or an eye patch. There's no way he's a real captain.
I'm sorry, Captain. I apologize for her rudeness. Hey, maybe I'll just call you
Yeah,
Captain
it's better
for
than
now.
Bob, that's...
I could
Sure.
remember your name, no problem. But you need to show respect to the ship's captain.
Feel free to call me whatever you'd like, really.
Well, Captain Crescendo, thank you for your kindness. I think we'll get some rest as you suggested.
We can call him whatever we want. Crescendo is the most known musical term? Maybe. Well, polka is better known from all the names in the game.
I wonder if Allegretto and the others are all right. I think I'll go outside.
Or salsa.
Maybe some fresh air will cheer me up.
I don't know, polka, salsa, and march. Both are very, very well-known terms. Definitely not. Well, I'm going to take a quick break here since we just started chapter 4, so we can get back to it. Anyway, I keep saying this, but I really wish they had done this. They should have separated them in 3-man teams, not like this. So you'd be forced to use every character and develop a connection with each and every one. And why not have, like, the first group have Claves, and then have her join with the other group, and then have this whole Claves dying business? Because you'd have to be using her, you'd get some sequences with her, she could be cute and endearing and all of that, and you could have a better connection, I guess. It's a little weird that she dies like that without you ever needing to use her as a party member. That's very weird. Uh, she's never a mandatory member. That's very, very weird. I don't get it. Seems like a waste. Anyway, it's Christmas over there. Let's all celebrate. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So let's get to exploring this. Wow, it's very cold outside of this room. Anyway, Crescendo is one of the PS3 exclusive party members, in case you don't know. Not that we need more party members. You must be exhausted. Would you like to rest? I just woke up. I'm not exhausted at all. Everything is Christmas, huh? Are you feeling alright? It was certainly a surprise when we found you. You'd have been in trouble if you drifted out towards the ocean, still clinging to that wood. After dark, the temperature falls and the beasts increase in number. It was very fortunate we came by when we did. So everyone survived the bridge fall except for the boss. Oh, a snowman, how cute. Do you want to build a snowman? Oh, it's dark out there, so watch your step when you're on deck. What is the Baroque ship doing here? It has a blue dragon on the whatever, on the symbol thingy. I don't know what to call that. I don't know ship terms in English. I hardly know them in Portuguese. The captain has kindly allowed me to conduct business aboard this ship. Hey Rusty, You missed 2 hours. Yes, you did. You missed me kicking the boss's ass that killed me yesterday. You should see it when it's on demand, because I kicked his ass so hard. He had no chance. It was the best revenge. Yes, I will. Don't worry. If I gaze into the river at night, I start to feel like I'm sinking into its depths. Who waits in that deep darkness? What is drawing me to it? Are you getting hungry? If you'd like, I'll make you my famous hungry sailor rice. Not really. Mubot knows. Mubot knows everything. Is this the ship's cabin? Drawing room? This is a model of the ship we're on. It's a ship Inception. The bubbles are all different colors. How fun. But you missed me singing the song from Frozen. Just the first few minutes though. Nothing major. I'm sorry, the bridge is currently off limits to unauthorized personnel. I wanted to explore more, not get a cutscene.
So the world is all just Frederick's dream. Good evening, Frederick. You still haven't woken up from your dream yet?
Oh, hello, Polka. Are you having trouble sleeping?
Yes. I'm still worried about the others.
Does he sleep in his dream world?
Polka, there was something I said to you before. About the way everything in the world slowly fades away, gradually losing its color. But since I've come to this place, I've begun to feel as if that is somehow being reversed.
What do you mean?
Well, compared to when I first came to this world, now when I look around, I feel as if everything in the world is becoming more vivid, more clear. Could that be the proof I sought? Does it mean that this world that I believe to be a dream is slowly becoming reality? Or is it only proof that I, myself, am slipping away? Fading away at a speed faster than the world is fading. For example, I find myself wondering about whether the others are all right. Not long ago, I really wouldn't have cared what happened to them. After all, this was just a dream to me. But now, I'm genuinely concerned. I don't know why, but I feel a strong sense of solidarity, a connection with the people of this world.
That's okay. I think that's probably normal. After all, it's only natural to worry about companions you've spent a lot of time with.
You're liking Mubot. I am liking this game. I am liking this game so much.
You know, before I was afflicted with illness, everything around me seemed so meaningless. But ever since I learned I didn't have much longer to live, even the little things in the world around me began to shine. Like the sound of wood crackling in a fireplace, the smell of a campfire, leaves slowly floating down a stream, the gentle sound of falling snow. Now that I think about it, It was probably because I had begun to fade rapidly. Because I myself was approaching my death. Just as Amelia did.
Amelia?
My sister. She was 14 when she was struck down by tuberculosis and passed away. The same age as you.
Your sister was 14, just like me when she... I see.
Huh. So she's like the representation of this sister.
How disheartening must it have been for her to be forced to accept inescapable fate. She must have had so many hopes and dreams. Why? Why does God allow such things to happen to good people? Taking away even her chance to live. Poor Amelia.
It is sad, but everyone dies eventually. It's just that for some people like Amelia and me, it happens a little bit earlier, that's all. Besides, in a way, Amelia still lives on, doesn't she? She lives on inside your heart, Frederick. And she lives in the wonderful music that your heart creates. She also lives on inside all the people of the world whose hearts are moved when they listen to your music. Amelia won't ever really die. She'll touch the hearts of every generation to come. Through her brother's melodies, she will live on forever. I think that's simply wonderful. Frederick, do you need any more proof that she's still alive than the thought of that?
You know, Polka, whenever I'm with you, I feel like I'm talking to Amelia. I think that perhaps Amelia is saying the very same things to me.
Really, I'm loving this guy. Damn.
Thank you, Polka. I believe you've taught me something very important tonight. Very important indeed.
Frederick, I don't know what it is, but there's a mysterious appeal about you. And since I met you, my way of thinking has changed quite a bit. Although I didn't realize it before, I think I've been dwelling on the past and ignoring the future. Because thinking about the future is just too painful when you know you're going to die soon. But you told me when we met that this whole world existed inside your dream, right? At first, I thought you were teasing me by saying that this was your dream. But now, I actually think that it's a really beautiful idea. And now I realize that by believing in you, it's the same as believing in the future. It's especially true for someone like me. Someone who can use magic. Knowing you helps me be more positive about the future and what I need to do. I'm the one who should be thanking you, Frederick. You've taught me something very important too.
Oh, goodbye, Zach. Sorry you have to go. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying it.
What was that?
I certainly am. This game gives me the feels. It really does. I was just commenting on how it would be bad if I cried on stream. So let's not make that happen. Game, it's all in your hands. It's full of liquor. I feel dizzy just smelling it. Wow. Too many ship models inside the ship. Maybe. Wanted to check. So she's 14, he's 39. He certainly does not look 39. Salsa is 8, and Beat is 8 as well. Okay. I failed by 2 because I said he was 6. Oh, it's snowing. How beautiful. I wonder what castle that is. This game is really beautiful. It's outside. What is outside? What's this? A miniature fountain? Oh, there's something between the books. Hey, I got another score piece. How? How? Are you all hurt? So Rusty, how have you been doing? Sorry I didn't welcome you properly, but was getting the feels. Yes. They headed for the stern. I assume that's the back because I came from the front.
Damn it! Of all the times
Pirates.
for this to happen.
That's a big ship. What is it?
It's a pirate ship. They appear out of nowhere sometimes and attack vessels that travel up this river. The pirates sneak up from behind and ram their
There's no one
unsuspecting
aboard.
target.
That's terrible.
Maybe there's something we can do. We should repay them for helping us.
Huh? Oh.
I agree. But whatever we do, we have to move quickly or those people will try to board this ship.
There was no one on the ship.
It's far too dangerous. These pirates, even their underlings, are very strong.
Hey, that's no way for our captain to talk. Don't worry about a thing. Just leave it to us.
What's all the fuss? Is something happening? I'm still really sleepy. That's it! That's it! You know they got a captain with an eye patch and a hook! Ooh, and I'll bet they have a lot of treasure. Hey, wait! Beat, don't! Oh, not you two!
You're standing around for a go.
All right. We'll go over and keep them occupied. Meanwhile, try to pull the ship away as far as you can to keep them from boarding.
Right. I'll do everything I can.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
It's cool, no worries. I've been playing Pokemon Gold on my Game Boy Color. How does that work? I thought the batteries on the cartridge would be dead by now. Heading back to the ship? No. Why are there no pirates on the outside of the ship. The fuck is up with that? You just changed the batteries? On the cartridge? How can you change the battery on the cartridge? They're definitely not AA. There ain't no special battery. And can you open the cartridge? No problem. They're definitely not AA. AA? This is an AA battery. That's the batteries the Game Boy uses, not the cartridge. What?
How pitiful. You soulless.
Where are you?
This is but a brief parting.
The Game Boy Color. Yeah, device uses AA batteries. But the cartridge has a battery, a very tiny battery, like a watch battery. And when that runs out, it's not about taking good care of it. When it runs out, you can't save anymore. Oh shit, this is going to be very confusing, isn't it? That's how cartridges can save games. It's with a battery. So when the battery is out, you can't save anymore.
In the time it takes you to blink, I'm gonna pout. That should wake you up.
Now you will rest.
Yeah, I can't save my game, but I don't know, I'm just having fun playing. Oh, you can't save already. Yeah, that figures. Some of mine still work, but I haven't given them a lot of use because I am scared. Oh no! Shh. I don't know, I am scared of going back and the save not being there and me crying, because I have all 150 Pokemon on Red, and I don't know, I'd be devastated
I'll be perfectly polite
by
when I
losing
say
that.
goodbye.
Totally weird.
That should wake you up.
Now you will rest.
Well, now that kinda hurt.
But yeah, the game is a lot of fun. I wonder if that's one of those things I have always wondered. If you can save on the GameCube, when you're using the Game Boy player for GameCube. Because I'm definitely getting on that. It's something I always wanted to buy. The Game Boy player for GameCube.
Are you alright?
She just stripped.
What the? What's this thing? It looks like some kind of weird rock or something.
Hey, Polka, why are you carrying around this weird stone?
To be honest with you, I don't even remember how long I've had that stone. According to my mother, I was already carrying it around with me when I was just 4 years old. She would tell me to throw it away, but I wouldn't listen to her. Apparently, I said it was a gift from someone I love, and I would never throw it away, no matter what. Huh? You had a boyfriend when you were 4? Wow, you were really precocious, weren't you? I don't know why, but for some reason this stone feels very important to me, and I've never been able to throw it away. The distant memories of a fleeting love. It's so incredibly romantic.
All right, enough about that. Let's get going.
I feel there might be underage love blooming between salsa and beat. And that is not something we want to watch at all. I didn't check if they have any new... Oh, they do. This is damaging. I'm changing this. I don't know, I never know about this. Still only one skill for her. Let's use that. Okay, this does seem fun. You mean the game Eternal Sonata? It's definitely very, very fun. I don't know, I'm feeling the game more and more every day. Every stream I love the game more. I really like when that happens with an RPG. Because you spend so much time in an RPG, you're supposed to keep loving it more and more. But not all RPGs are built the same, as you are aware. Just like every other kind of game. Just being an RPG is not enough. And I don't know, it feels, and it's so novel, the idea. You mean, how many RPGs do you get to play where the main character has amnesia or something like that and goes on to save the world? He remembers he's from some weird place, or he was a bad guy or something like that. Yeah. Even, well, I was just going to spoil a game that I'm still going to play on stream, so I'm not going to do it. But There are many well-known games that do this.
I am not gonna lose
I'm
this
sure you
battle.
can find examples. And I don't know, even if I like the game, it always feels like a little more of the same. This is definitely not more of the same. Being inside a real person's dream world,
Now,
that's so different. It's so weird. No, don't hit me. And Salsa is so OP when she does that extra damage thing. Very dark chocolate, okay. I guess there's nothing around here. I enjoyed Blue Dragon a lot, but Blue Dragon has nothing on this game. This is a true passion project. I always thought it was a true passion project for the people that made it, and you can clearly tell it is after playing.
You better get serious, Super.
Huh?
Oh, hell.
The coup de grace, Skinny Baylor. Who's Skinny Baylor?
Hugh Grave.
Shit. I was looking at chat and I screwed up. Please kill.
I'm sorry.
Really messed up now.
And the devil be done for the rest. And the devil be done for the rest.
That should wake you up.
Hugh Grave. This is but a brief part.
WWE wrestler. Oh, I dislike wrestling so much. That's why I don't know about any of that. It's really not something I enjoy. The only thing related to wrestling that I ever enjoyed is the movie The Wrestler. Oh shit. No. I'm sorry. There's just nothing to enjoy in my book, in my view.
I'm gonna
Just
come down on you like a mountain.
very naked men doing very fake things to each other. Not something I enjoy at all. Sorry. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't enjoy it. Just like I don't enjoy any kind of sport.
Now you rest. I'll kill all ya. Ha-ha! Go
You
back.
disappointed me, Dave. I'm sorry. I don't enjoy naked men. I never knew what's to like. You can give me a pitch on it if you want to. I did enjoy the movie, The Wrestler, a lot. That movie was great. But it doesn't shy away from the fact that it's all very, very, very fake. I don't know, everything I've watched about wrestling seemed very, very lame. I'm sorry. It's like watching a...
Turn your sword to me?
a bad Power Rangers thing. Except I am not the age that I watch Power Rangers anymore.
Now you will rest.
Orange glow.
Yeah,
Grand slam.
they are not naked. They are almost naked. Come on. They have like a Speedo on. Or very short shorts. The athleticism is amazing. It's fake, but then you have two great wrestlers in the ring. It's amazing. I don't know. Why not watch UFC? I don't like UFC either. I don't like any of that. Fighting stuff. But at least that is real. I never got why fights are decided by plot or whatever instead of the greatest fighter.
That's much better.
So if I'm better than some other dude, but the other dude is the hero and I'm the bad guy, I have to lose. Why is there even a storyline? I don't get it. I really don't. Sasha Banks versus Bailey.
I'm not gonna lose this battle.
All people I never heard of. The only wrestler I know is The Rock and John Cena. But I don't find it any funny when people use the John Cena move because I don't know him from anywhere. I have never watched him.
And the devil be done for the rest. And the devil be done for.
Oh, this is this.
There is no way for you to stop. I relentlessly
Told the wrestler what they did was fake, they would be like, okay dude, you don't get it. Yeah, I know. That's exactly it. I don't get it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I don't get it. I have no problem with that. It's only fair that they would tell me I don't get it. There are many things I like that other people don't get, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I like the anime shit, and I love the anime shit, and most people don't. How long is this ship? How deep is this ship? They tell the story in the ring. Yeah, but I don't see a point in having a story. It's just... But there's another... Still another floor. So that save point was like halfway through the ship? No, don't chase me. Is this guy captured? Ho, ho, have you come to help me out? The pirates captured me when I was transporting my cargo. I'm begging you, get me out of here. Huh? A score piece? You'll help me out if I play a session with you? Oh my, that's very, very complicated. I'm going to use this one that's also very complicated because I have no idea how music works. I assume that's an F. Rank A, wow. It was good, it was totally perfect. Huh. Easy scarf. Cheap scarf with mark of easy. Apparently it's not that bad. Gives me more speed. I could use that on Polka. Yes. She needs speed. So this goes up and oh yeah. Mercy breath. That's a weapon for salsa, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's fight this guy. So are you like very knowledgeable about wrestling like Reggie?
That should wake up.
Did you backyard wrestle as well? Is that a common thing in the US? I have no idea. Wrestling, your wrestling is kind of like a new thing on our TV right now.
My, I am simply shocked beyond words. I did it!
I know a shit ton. That's cool. Gee, could go toe to toe with Greg Miller. I guess he would take you up on that. I actually tried to get into it, but it ain't easy. Get into wrestling? Wow.
Just watch this.
You didn't look that buff on the stream. Are you like very aggressive?
That should wake up. Orange glow.
No.
Perfect.
Now you will rest.
I'll kill all ya! I'll kill all ya!
At least one thing I know is that those guys are very buff.
That should wake up. Orange glow. Orange glow. Perfect. Oh, it's nothing.
There is no way for you to stop my relentless advance.
Daniel Bryan and Shawn Michaels weren't buff either. I have no idea who those people are. I really don't. I'm sorry. I know this must be frustrating for you. I literally have never heard of those people before. I swear, this is so confusing. Keeping a map of this place in my head right now is so hard.
You foolish creatures!
That should wake up.
Now you will rest.
Orange glow.
Don't go for poker. Kinda tough to heal on this place.
Well, now that
Shawn Michaels is my idol. Shawn Michaels is only just the greatest wrestler ever. Sorry. Is that his wrestler name? Is there... there is a difference, right? Between real name and wrestler name. Have I been here before? This is where I came through. I came from here, and I have to fight this fucking guy here.
I'm gonna come down on you like a mountain range. That should wake you up. Orange glow.
Now you will rest.
Stop hurting her. Yes, okay. Because I know, you see, the Rock was not Dwayne Johnson, it was The Rock, so a lot of people used fake names, like everyone used fake names. Hey, we got another weapon for Frederick. He was known as the Heartbreak Kid, and also the main event, Mr. WrestleMania, the Showstopper. Those are a lot of names. I think I have heard of someone. Yeah, I think I heard those names before. At least some of them. Like,
Now you will sleep.
the Heartbreak Kid, I think I heard it. It could be him, or it could be a reference to him. I don't know.
That should wake you up. Orange glow.
No,
Big comet.
I want you to heal.
Keep running around like that and I'll pound you. Shadow silhouette. That should wake you up. Orange glow.
Hey Valkyrius, thanks for the host. I really appreciate it.
Now you will rest.
Another RPG player. Rusty, can I get a shout out for Valkyrius on the chat, please? Make it no.
Coup de grace.
Orange glow.
That'll cost you. Yo-ho-ho!
Orange glow. Oh, it's nothing.
Sacred signature.
Grand slam.
I need to heal. I really need to heal. Shit, didn't work.
And the devil be done
Well,
for the
I
rest.
guess then you are going down.
Grand slam.
Ah, well,
Just a little fabulous.
that was a very bad fight. How are you doing, Valkyrius? Thanks for the host. How's it going with the last remnant? Are you still enjoying it? Did you manage to beat that boss you were having trouble with? Oh wow, I really need to step up my healing game. It's not working well. So there's a lot of pirates here. Yes. Okay. I can. I don't know if I should jump into a fight or heal outside of battle. Because I think it's looking bad for Frederick. It doesn't hurt to use two of these. I did the second try and the minor monsters were easy, but the boss still does heavy damage. So I need to level more. Fuck. If there's too much grinding and the combat is not fun, it becomes a real chore. Ah, damn. Sorry.
What the? Where did you come from?
Awesome. I just healed.
That should wake you up.
No.
Coup de grace!
Orange glow. Orange glow.
Coming into the rescue.
That should wake you up. Orange glow. Orange glow.
That'll cost you.
Not going to damage you more.
Orange glow.
Because I want to heal. Oh shit. I do have the last remnant. I just have never played it. Ah, this is going so bad. I expected more, Frederick. I really did. Or I think I did the tutorial or the intro. I never got past that. Because I didn't really feel the combat.
Sacred signature!
Orange glow.
And the devil be done for the rest.
Oh, so she dies now. You guys are really fucking this up for me, huh?
Sacred signature!
Sorry about that.
Coup de grace! Now you will
Don't
sleep.
face away.
And the devil be done for the rest! And the devil be done for the rest!
Pew brave!
Orange glow!
And the...
Coup de grace! Coup de grace!
Orange glow! Orange glow!
That'll cost you! Yo-ho-ho!
Coup de grace! Coup de grace!
Orange glow! Orange glow!
Sacred signature!
I'm sorry.
Coup de grace!
Orange glow! Orange glow!
No,
Sacred signature!
I'm
no,
sorry.
don't do that.
Coup de grace!
Orange glow!
Hey Jeff, you're hopping on between 50 streams. That's a lot. You don't multi-twitch?
That'll cost you! Yo-ho-ho!
Sacred signature! Sacred signature!
Orange glow! Orange glow!
And the...
Sorry I'm using
Sacred
this
signature.
battle to heal. But I
Sacred
really
signature.
should have done this
Orange glow!
before I was so
Orange glow!
overpowered.
And the...
These fights
signature.
seem to go to shit
Sacred
very
signature.
fast.
Orange glow! Orange glow!
And the...
Sacred signature! Coup de grace! Now you will sleep.
Orange glow! Orange glow!
That'll cost you!
Yep. And now he does. I can't on my phone. Oh, it doesn't work? I didn't know that. I don't use the phone for Twitch, or mostly anything. I use the phone for phoning and messaging people. What am I doing? What? Let's keep. I guess I'm doing some progress. It's not feeling that great. I don't think I've ever been in this level yet. No. No. No.
I won't cry!
And there goes Salsa again. Bye, Salsa. Of course, everyone ended up on Pokemon. I'm really hating these pirates. They are way overpowered.
Now you will sleep.
Orange glow!
you guys getting together.
Now you will sleep.
Orange glow. Perfect.
Sacred signature.
I'm sorry. Orange glow. Orange glow.
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
Orange glow. Orange glow. Perfect.
I'll kill all ya.
Orange glow. Orange glow. Perfect.
This is
Gee. I refuse to use more healing items. Especially since I just saved.
Just watch this. That should wake him up. Orange glow.
No, heal her.
Orange glow. Oh, it's nothing.
Now you will rest.
And the devil be
There
done
she's
for the
dead.
rest. That'll cost you. Yo-ho-ho!
Orange glow.
That'll cost you. Yo-ho-ho! You
It was all being a little too tough.
and the
I really feel like this is being too hard.
Sacred signature.
that'll cost you. Yo-ho-ho!
Orange glow. Orange glow. Perfect.
You guys can see how I'm
Sacred signature.
really struggling.
And the devil be done for the rest.
Orange glow. Perfect.
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
The fact that I have to fight 3 at the same time doesn't help me get my shit together.
Sacred signature. Coup de grace. Now you will sleep.
That'll cost you. Yo-ho-ho!
Orange glow. Orange glow. Perfect.
There is no way
Damn.
for you to stop.
If you guys have any advice, something that I'm doing wrong, free to throw it. I'm doing my best here. Clearly not enough. Oh, here I have been before. That's weird. Score piece. More crap. Ah, right. And I went down the other way. Okay. So, the place I have to go to is... No, I'm good. I need to fight someone to heal up, and I'm good to go.
I am not gonna lose this battle.
No, it's not what I want.
Slam! Orange glow. Oh, it's nothing.
Sacred signature!
Oh, it's nothing.
Seriously,
Orange glow.
I just can't get her up, huh?
Orange glow.
Now you will sleep.
And the devil be done for the rest! And the devil be done for the rest! Ha! And the devil be done for the rest!
Orange glow.
Coup de grace!
Now you will sleep.
Ha! And the devil be done for the rest!
Orange glow. Orange glow.
Coup de grace! Sacred signature!
I'm sorry.
Ha! And the devil be done for the
Orange
rest!
glow. Orange glow.
Sacred signature!
I'm sorry.
Sacred signature!
I think I have to revive her in battle,
Orange
like
glow.
now.
Sacred signature!
I'm sorry.
Sacred signature!
And the devil be done for the rest!
Orange
I
glow.
have to restart my computer.
Orange glow.
That happened. Updates.
And the devil be done for the rest!
No.
Orange glow.
Ha! And the...
Coup de grace! Sacred signature!
Orange glow. Orange glow.
This is being really bad.
Go back. Back into a nebulous dream.
I won't cry.
I'm getting so annoyed right now. You guys have no idea.
Please excuse me. You see, I have no time.
All for an empty chest. Great. What am I doing? Why can't I use more items in battle? That's one of the questions I have. Item set? Is that it? What's the difference between item set and items? And why did you never explain this to me? Oh, so these are filled items, these are set items. Is that it? I really don't know what's... This is set for everyone? I really hope it is. Because if I fail keeping her alive, this is what needs to happen.
Just watch this.
Now, you rest.
Orange glow. Oh, it's nothing.
Of course he's going to do a back attack on her. Motherfucker! I'm going to rage this so much.
Orange glow.
And they're still both alive.
That'll cost you. And the devil be done. Coup de grace.
Orange glow.
Ha! And the
Sacred signature.
Orange glow.
Sacred signature.
Orange glow.
That'll cost you.
Don't hide
Sacred
behind.
signature.
Orange glow.
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
Orange glow. Orange glow.
He jumps around a lot, so
Sacred signature.
maybe not.
Sacred signature.
I'm sorry. Orange glow. Orange glow.
And the devil be done for the rest! And the devil be done for the rest!
Sacred signature. Sacred
But I
signature.
don't think Jeff likes the RPGs too much.
Orange glow.
And the devil be done for the rest!
Really, just because I didn't fail, I got back to 1,000 points.
Coup de grace. Sacred signature.
I hate these enemies. I hate them so much.
Orange glow.
Sacred signature.
Are you looking down on me?
Sacred signature.
Oh, it's nothing.
Coup de grace. Now you will sleep.
Orange glow. Orange glow. Oh, it's nothing.
That'll cost you! Yo-ho-ho!
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
Orange glow. Orange glow. Orange glow. Oh, it's orange glow.
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
Oh, it's nothing. I pounded him just like I said I would.
That's the best we'll get. I am so afraid to jump into the boss battle. I have a very bad feeling here. And I don't want to waste my time leveling up here. I seriously don't. Because I've wasted so much time not leveling up. Do it. Ah, fuck. Why is there a save point right there and another one right here? I'm going to save again because I have a feeling I'll be coming back. Oh, it's you lot. So you've been having your way with my ship, have you? Look, Beat, it's a real pirate captain with an eye patch and a hook and everything. Well, just because she has an eye patch and a hook doesn't mean she's the captain. I thought pirate captains were, you know, supposed to be grizzly old men with scraggly beards. Don't stereotype. Who says they have to be men? Plenty of women are pirate captains. Well, eye patches and hooks are stereotypes too, aren't they? These days, pirates can pretty much wear whatever they want. That's not true. Eye patches and hooks are a pirate's trademarks. They'd be naked without them. They can't help it if it makes them look stupid. Okay, you two, stop bickering. Scurvy dogs, no one ignores Captain Dolce. Yikes, this skipper's gonna blow her top again. You like hooks, do you? Well then, I'll give you a taste of this one. I am so scared right now. I have lost all my good party members.
Oh, I'll hang you very slowly.
I'll be perfectly
And I have a
fine when
feeling
say
more
what's
pirates
done.
will be coming if I just concentrate on them and kill them.
Tempest Swirl! Wasn't that fun?
Coup de grace!
Orange glow.
Run! Ah! That'll cost you! Yo-ho-ho! Dead! Ah! Dead! Yeah!
That was not what you were going to use.
Orange glow. Shake coming. I'm sorry.
Oh. This is really, really, really bad.
And the devil be done for the rest!
Tail! The dead man's tail!
Wow.
Does it feel good?
I am ready.
Are you looking down on me?
Ah! Ah!
Burning spindle! Burning spindle! Did you enjoy that?
Coup de grace! Now you will sleep.
Orange glow. Shake coming. I'm sorry.
That'll cost you. Yo-ho-ho!
Wow. I'm overly tired tonight when I was gonna stream.
Dead
Maybe I'll take a
won't
nap.
bite ya.
I don't even know what to say right now. Hey, I sometimes take naps before I stream too. Is it really? Sometimes it's hard because I don't sleep much. So then I'm overly sleepy when streaming. Damn. I don't even know what to do right now. I like naps. I like them too. Much XP till the next level. Still a lot.
You foolish creatures!
That should wake you up.
Now.
Orange glow. Oh, it's nothing.
Sacred signature!
Orange glow.
Sacred signature! Sacred
Not my
signature.
plan. I thought I'd be very much okay after all I did to be overpowered with the other team. But these guys,
Sacred signature.
they have no good attacks at all. Crap.
Orange glow. Orange glow. Oh, it's nothing.
Sacred signature.
Everyone is full HP right now. This is hurting me so much. Not reading it again. I'm going to try and kill these pirates, although I don't think it's worth doing, because I do believe they will come
Dare to
back,
turn your sword to me?
because that has happened to every supporting member in the boss's party so far, of other bosses. I mean, stop. How the
Did you
fuck?
enjoy that?
I mean, look at that. How much damage that took away from me.
Sacred signature.
Don't heal her.
That'll cost you.
At least defeat one single pirate so I know if I should keep doing that or not. Come on.
I'll kill all ya.
Orange glow.
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
Hey Valkyries, I am using the Elgato capture card.
Dead man's tail! Does it feel good? Burning spindle! Did
The
you
one that
enjoy
can do PS3 as well.
Sacred signature.
Now I am screwing this up
I'll kill all ya.
because I am playing with the skills I had before I changed. And I'm dead. Yeah.
What's this? You mean to tell me you're done
God
already?
damn it. How much did it cost? Yeah, about 120 euros. That sounds about right. I bought it on Amazon. Amazon.com.co.uk. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to end the stream and level up offline. Crap. Hey, it worked last night, but this time it's really bad. Fuck.
He seems to have
I don't
calmed
even know.
down, hasn't he, Doctor? He doesn't look like he's in pain the way he
I
did
have a
before.
friend which claims to be the RPG champion.
It seems as though he must be
Well,
having a
tell him
pleasant
to come
dream.
over and defeat this boss for me, because
Yes.
I
Well,
clearly am
that would
having
be
a very
nice.
hard time.
It would
Oh
be
my
even better if that means he's headed towards recovery. A full recovery.
It's said that people can have the most peaceful dreams just before
Damn.
they pass on.
What are you
I think
talking
that's
about?
it.
How can you say that?
I apologize. Hopefully,
Do you
it's
use
just
OBS,
an old
Valkyrie?
wives' tale.
Frederick.
Told him about the last remnant boss and he called me a pie. Well, some people are a little too confident of their own skills. No one plays alike, and I think it's perfectly fine to fail. I fail a lot. There are some RPGs which I'm very good at, some I suck at, and I have no problem with that. It's everyone is good at some things and bad at others. I am good at playing Flower. Using what? OBS. For streaming, do you use OBS or XSplit or some other thing I don't know about?
Olga, there you are. I was wondering where you went when I didn't see you in your room. Retardondo certainly is beautiful at night.
Yes, OBS. Yeah. If you know how to use OBS, you're good to go with a capture card like that. Do you only stream on PC?
Somehow, when
Can I
think
post a
back on
link?
it,
I have no
I
idea.
get the feeling it was much more beautiful when I was a little girl.
What do you want to link? If you
Yes, well, things
try
are
and post
getting
it, if you
nicer with
can't,
our
whisper
memories.
it to me.
It's still just as beautiful. You'll have bad dreams if you stay up too late. Come on, let's get some sleep.
Maybe I did not allow for that.
Is Retardondo really the same as it's always
Yeah,
been?
I am going to sulk tonight.
Really?
Okay, try to post it in the chat so I know if it's allowed or not. At least I want to know. Is treasures? Your body is nice. Why? So this is the guy you are talking about? The one you sent me? I can't see anything on his profile.
Frederick, you said before that this whole world is all just a dream you're having, right?
I can't see his profile.
This is your
Just
dream,
the
and you can be so positive
cover
that what's
photo
happening
and
is just a dream.
the avatar
How
photo.
can you tell which is the real world? If what you're experiencing
well.
in the dream is that realistic to you. And to prove my
It is
point,
available.
you
I just
didn't read
can't
my
see it
mind
because
earlier.
I'm not his friend. I don't even have Facebook on this computer.
You were wrong.
It's
I
not.
was
I'm
thinking
not
about
logged in
leaving
on the
Tenuta.
laptop I'm using to read the chat.
I want to go out into the world and live my own life.
Anyway,
That life only
that's the end of the
exists inside your
stream.
dream.
I am discouraged. I need to go and
I don't know how
find
time I have
like a
left
strategy for
but I
this
want to live
fight,
what's left of my life in a
or I
positive
need to
way,
level up.
bringing
I need to do
happiness to
something.
others.
I don't know what.
I just want to help people somehow.
God damn it! For
Like these
fuck's
flowers,
sake,
even though
this was
people call
going
them
so
death
well
knights, they still
until I
blossom
had
and
to
struggle
change
to evolve.
characters. It's all my fault for saying they should have done more with... No, I can't see that. It's my fault for saying they should have broken up the parties more. Let's try one more time. Fuck. Just one more time. I'm not even close. I mean, this is... very, very bad. It's actually the game. I'm going to blame the game now. This is what I do when I screw up. If I could exchange equipment between the other party members and these, I would be golden. These pirates are a little too tough. Are more tough than the regular ones. I'm going to really go in and try to kill them. At least so that I know if they can be killed or not. Oh, why does she start now?
Did you enjoy that?
That should wake you up.
Ha! And the devil be done for the rest.
Hey, Salsa
And the devil
survived.
be done for the rest.
So far, so good.
You rob it.
Now,
They really are not going down, huh? Still alive.
Tin Man's tail! Does it feel good? Burning spindle! Did you enjoy that?
I'm sorry.
Drink up. That'll cost you.
Just revived me. Right.
And the devil be done for
That's
the rest.
exactly what I thought was going to
And
happen.
the devil be done for the rest.
Tin Man's tail! Does it feel good?
That should wake you up.
Oh well, that's it, guys. That's the end of the stream.
Raise your glass to the
Thanks
dead.
for watching and for putting up with this so much fail today. This was really bad. What happens tomorrow? No idea. I'm going to try and beat this character, this boss, and continue. But I don't see this going very well. So, thanks for watching and good night. I'm sorry.